I'm trying to go to college, and this is what it's like. Hi guys, so in this video I want to talk about college. I am a high school senior, and it is fall semester currently, which means application time. I so far have applied to 6 universities. So I live in Tennessee, which means a Hope Scholarship. I don't know what to say about Tennessee, but there's a lot of in-state schools that I've applied to, and 2 out of state. One of them I probably won't go to. Like, it's nice, but probably not. And then the other one is currently at the top of my list for colleges. But in this video, I want to talk about how the average student, like what college recruitment is like for the average student, because I am an average student. I will give stats and everything in another video, like ACT scores, GPA, what I did, extracurriculars, things that got me accepted to colleges. But once all of my admissions are in a few months, I will make a video about that. For now, I want to talk about all of the things that the average student probably goes and does and should do during junior and senior year leading up to applying to colleges. So for any like high school freshman or sophomore out there, this should be beneficial. It's like a look into it. I wish I had known what it would be like what schools would try to recruit me, what letters I would get, how much mail do you get. So let me get into that. In total, I have been recruited, like sent mail. Recruitment, I mean like sent mail. Like they are trying to get you to go there. So I have received mail from 25 colleges and universities. At the start of senior year, I started collecting all this mail for fun, and I wish I hadn't thrown it away during junior year. This is my college mail stack. I throw it behind my TV in my room every time I get a piece of college mail. Also, this is my dog. Denver's sitting over here, being a good boy. Such a good boy. Yes. This is my college mail. So I think for most students it goes that you will get recruited by certain sets of colleges. One, in-state. Any in-state college is going to be sending you mail non-stop. Next, anything religiously affiliated that they could recruit you for. Like if you are religious, I'm Baptist, but it's like, I just say Baptist or Christian. Mostly I just say I'm a Christian. Love Jesus. But if you hint that you have even stepped foot in a church, regional, or even not regional, like any religious school, probably pretty small, but religious private schools, they will hunt you down. So in-state, religious, and then if you're a good applicant for specific types of schools, like some schools are geared towards engineering and STEM, some are geared towards liberal arts, some are like solidly like arts, and you'll get recruitment from that. I would say the majority of mine are religious private schools that just desperately want my money. So I will do a quick show of all of the college mail I have received from all of these colleges. Carson Newman University, Olivet Nazarene University in Bourbonnais, Illinois, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee, Lipscomb University, Mississippi College, Lee University, Baylor University, Ringling College of Art and Design, California Institute of the Arts, or CalArts, Evangel University, Trevecca Nazarene University, Savannah College of Art and Design, Middle Tennessee State University, Watkins College of Art, Bryan College, King University, Sewanee University of the South, Tabor College, Anderson University, finally, Vanderbilt University. On top of that though, I do have some that have just sent me emails, and those are Williams Baptist University, Westmont College, the University of Tennessee, and Biola University. You get a pretty hefty amount of mail as a junior and senior in high school for college recruitment. So if you are not to this point in life yet, expect mail. You may think, I haven't done much. Nobody's going to send me any mail. Or, I don't have the greatest GPA or test scores. No school is going to recruit me. You will have schools that recruit you. And surprisingly, some of them you might actually like. Like, sometimes it seems annoying to repeatedly have a college sending you mail. But some of them I actually really like and have applied to. So here are some tips for applying to college and like what you should do before you apply. 1, for applying, have a Common App account. I didn't for a while. The Common application is great. You can apply to schools and just submit the same application. You only have to go through what that particular college requires for like questions. If you have an essay, you can just have one essay set up. And that leads into tip number 2, write an essay. Write an essay about a hardship or why you want to go to college or something eventful in your life that leads to you having a good skill. Write an essay. You can use the same essay for a bunch of colleges, surprisingly. Do your FAFSA as soon as the season starts. I think it's October 1st is usually when a FAFSA opens. Fill it in because you will be surprised how many state-related scholarships, national scholarships, colleges want that FAFSA in by like November 15th, even if you're on regular decision and not early decision or early action. Apply for scholarships all the way through college. And I'm not in college yet, but this is something I've realized I can do. For a lot of schools, you're not limited to just applying for honors or merit scholarships when you apply as a freshman or transfer. Just keep trying to apply for scholarships because you'll be surprised you could be a sophomore in college and you missed out on applying as a freshman for merit scholarships, but you didn't miss the deadline this time and then, whoa, you have money. Next tip, if all else seems to be failing and you know your test scores don't match the colleges you want to go to, your grades just aren't there, you don't have a lot of extracurricular activities, trust me, I'm someone who doesn't have a ton of extracurricular activities, community college, and I know that's not always what everyone wants, and your parents might be like, no, that's a terrible plan, but if you are not a 100% like great student, if you feel like the college you were trying to go to will not accept you, and you apply and you get denied, try to go into a community college for at least a semester. You can always apply to a school again as a transfer, but getting into community college and building up a good college GPA, they will often ignore ACT and SAT scores, which means you have a much better chance of getting admitted to a school if you feel like you're not doing it good enough. But my next tip is just apply anyway. Apply places where you feel like, oh, I don't have the best chance. Shoot your shot, you might get in. You might even be surprised and get like a scholarship or something, and that's awesome. Just apply. I know it's cost money sometimes. I have only had to pay one application fee so far, thankfully, but it wasn't fun. We don't have, you don't often have just like $200 laying around to apply to schools, let alone go to school. So try to apply, find schools that don't have application fees, apply some there. You might be surprised. There are a lot of colleges that don't have an application fee. Take the ACT or SAT more than once. I know it sucks, but just take it. I'm not a bad student, but I'm not a perfect student either, and I'm no Harvard-bound kid, but I have taken the ACT 3 times so far and might take it 1 or 2 more times just because you have a good chance of improving a score just by retaking it. So take it more than once. You might take it and go, oh, I'm not good at this. Well, just do it again because there's always a chance you will go up in your score by retaking the ACT or the SAT. And I know it costs money, so if you can't, I understand. But if you have the opportunity to take it more times, take it. Go to college fairs. This is such a big one. I have only been to one, but it was a good experience. Go to college fairs, talk to the people who are the counselors and admissions people for colleges. Ask them in person what money opportunities and scholarship opportunities you have, what chances for joining honors clubs and Greek life you have, what are your chances of getting in. Ask them questions, take all of the flyers and the little stickers, collect them, make a stack if it makes you feel good. I enjoy my huge college mail stack. But attend a college fair if there's one available. And if you're homeschooled like me, you'd be surprised. Check public schools. A lot of times those are open to the county. So I went to my county's college fair, even though I wasn't a student at the high school it was hosted at, or a student at any of the high schools that were involved in that. I walked in and said, I'm homeschooled, where should I sign in? But I live in this county, and they said, oh, well, just sign yourself on this sheet. I walked right in, and I got to talk to a lot of college admissions counselors and representatives of the school that I was looking at, and it was super nice to actually like communicate to this college that you've just been seeing on paper or a website and actually ask, so what can you do about XYZ situation that I have, or what opportunities are there for this? What is this degree program like? What are the plans for, like, is this building up to date? Is this equipment going to work for what I want to do? Ask those questions. They probably know, and college fairs are a great place to do it. Next, my general message, don't be afraid to apply to colleges. Money aside, it seems scary to put yourself out there and apply to a school and not feel like you're gonna get in. It feels stressful to have to write these essays and do these things on top of like having school and responsibilities and jobs and sports and stuff. But it's not that bad. Applying to college is not actually that scary. Most of it's not that hard at all. If you know your general information, like a GPA, what your test scores for the ACT or SAT are, your social security number, some general information about your parents, you're good to go. As long as you hit the required fields, if there's something you don't know, you can leave it blank, and that's okay with them. It could affect your chances of getting in, but if you don't know what college your parents went to or when they graduated from it, leave it blank. And remember, you are probably going to get into a college. It may not always be your number one, and you may think, well, what do I do now that I didn't get into the number one school I wanted? But you will get into a college. Don't let it drag you down feeling like I'm never going to get into any school. There will be a college that takes you. And finally, I will tell you guys what colleges I have applied to or on my list, and I've applied to Union University, Baylor University, Carson-Newman University, University of Alabama Huntsville, Middle Tennessee State University, and Lipscomb University. Not all of my applications are completely finished, but they are in. Hit the like button if you like this video, leave me a comment, leave questions if you have any about what's doing college stuff like, and subscribe if you want to. I will see you in the next video. No clue when that will be. Eventually I'll update on my health again, but for now, bye!